Hi guys! From light to shadow, the journey of Vcha and the transformation into Girlset. K-pop news, let's get started. The 21st century music industry is going through a massive shift where cultures, values, and business collide in unpredictable ways. Vcha, a project born as a bridge between the US and South Korea within K-pop's global expansion, was supposed to be a bright symbol of this new era. But their path turned out to be not only a climb toward fame, but also a rough ride through system flaws, exploitation, and reinvention. The story of Vcha is a chronicle of ambition, broken expectations, and the raw strength it takes to survive no matter what. The birth of hope, A2K, and the dream of success. Vcha was formed in 2023 as a joint project between JYP Entertainment and Republic Records. Through the ambitious reality competition A2K, America to Korea. The show's concept was bold: bring together American girls with big stage dreams and train them under the rigorous Korean idol system to create the first true international K-pop group. On September 22, 2023, the final aired, introducing 6 winners to the world: KG, Lexi, Savannah, Kendall, Camila, and Kaylee, along with the group name Vcha, which is Korean means to shine light. Their first steps were promising. A pre-debut single, Universe, TV appearances in Korea, and heavy promotion alongside Twice's tour painted the picture of a perfect launch. On January 26, 2024, they officially debuted with Girls of the Year, a song that screamed courage, ambition, and the excitement of 6 young women ready to conquer the globe. 6 faces of a dream, the girls of Vcha. K-pop history is full of groups that became not only musical phenomena but also cultural turning points. Vcha was one of the first experiments in building a K-pop group outside Asia. Members born and raised in the US and Canada, behind the polished group image stood 6 unique individuals, each bringing her own new spark, style, and soul. Their personal journeys tell us the real value of Vcha: growth, struggle, and the fight to be heard. Lexi, the leader who wove it all together. Lexi, real name Lexis Vane, ranked first on A2K's final leaderboard, and for good reason. Her leadership was about more than confidence on stage. She held the team emotionally, combining gentleness, discipline, and maturity. She grew up in Wisconsin in a Hmong refugee family from Laos, blending Western free-spiritedness with deep respect for Eastern traditions. A trained ballerina, dancer, and former K-pop cover performer, Lexi was seen on A2K as the perfect title: charismatic, reliable, and empathetic. Offstage, she painted, cooked traditional dishes, and found inspiration in her heritage. She didn't just lead, she inspired. That's what made her one of the most beloved members. Next, Camila, the voice steeped in culture. Camila Ribot Valdez, born in Spain and raised in Canada, carried Cuban roots and a multicultural identity that shaped her artistry. Exposed to Spanish and French music early on, she competed in the Junior Voice Quebec and the Voice Kids France, long before A2K. She stood out as a powerhouse vocalist, admired even by the harshest manders. But she was also an entertainer in the broadest sense, painting, mimicking artists she loved, and drawing on Latin dance and culture. Camila often became the group's emotional support, emotional anchor, unafraid to show vulnerability or step up when teammates were struggling. With big sister energy, a sharp mind, and undeniable charisma, she was irreplaceable in Vcha. Savannah, silence that spoke louder than words. Savannah Collins, Florida-born with Venezuelan and Caribbean heritage, was the group's quiet strength. Initially reserved, she found her place through the grace and discipline. A former gymnast who turned to dance after an injury, Savannah stunned judges with her flexibility and calm focus under pressure. Rarely in conflict and never attention-hungry, she grounded the group with her stable presence. She was often described as the most stylish and mysterious. Behind her calm surface was someone who loved fashion, hats, and summer vibes. Within Vcha, Savannah embodied resilience and maturity. Kendall, the artist on her own path. Kendall Abeling, raised in Texas with Vietnamese roots, came into A2K with a different background. She wasn't molded by idol culture. Instead, she brought theater, choir, ballet, acting workshops, and even taekwondo. Thoughtful and introverted, she approached performances with artistry and depth, often praised for interpreting songs emotionally, not just technically. Inspired by Stray Kids' Vcha, she sought originality and unconventional sounds. Kendall's contribution wasn't flash. It was intellectual, conceptual artistry, and that made her stand out. KG, the rebel with charisma. KG, or Kiara Grace, from Los Angeles, was the group's spark plug. With a background in modeling, theater, and instruments, she radiated charisma and bold energy. Every performance was alive and fiery. She placed second on A2K, impressing as a well-rounded artist, singer, dancer, and lyricist. unafraid to speak her mind. She was both admired and criticized for her outspokenness. After the debut, KG became the first to leave, and she didn't go quietly. She filed a lawsuit against JYP USA exposing alleged exploitation, surveillance, poor mental health support, and crushing debt scams. Her story revealed the dark side of the idol system and turned her into a symbol of resistance. Kaylee, the youngest, but never weak. Kaylee Lee, born in Philadelphia in 2009, was just 13 when she joined A2K. Her age stirred debates, but also gave her performances an unmatched freshness and authenticity. Despite being the matinee or the youngest, Kaylee quickly became a fan favorite with her discipline, talent in dance, and bubbly sense of humor. In March 2024, she paused activities due to health reasons, and by July 2025, she officially left the group. Though her time was short, she left a mark. Her story became a reminder that industries must protect young artists, not just profit off them. The dark side of the industry: pressure, silence, and protest. Behind the glossy debut, cracks began to show. Kaylee's hiatus in March 2024 hinted at deeper issues. Then, on December 7, 2024, everything changed. KG publicly announced her departure while filing a lawsuit against JYP USA. The accusations were explosive. Psychological and physical abuse, child labor exploitation, secret surveillance, food restrictions, lack of mental health care, and millions in trainee debt. KG described injuries, burnout, and even a suicide attempt by a fellow member that was hushed up. Talking on one of Asia's entertainment giants was a rare, gutsy move. The lawsuit sparked global debate about ethics in an industry often praised for perfection. JYP USA denied the claims, calling them exaggerated. Meanwhile, Vcha's activities froze, cancelled stage, dropped festival plans, empty social feeds. Whispers of disbandment spread fast. The point of no return. Silence lasted until summer 2025. In July, Kaylee's exit was confirmed. By August, KG's case reached settlement. But the damage was done. The fandom felt betrayed, heartbroken, angry. Social media was full of both support and disillusionment. And yet, the end of Vcha wasn't truly the end. On August 7, 2025, 4 remaining members, Camila, Lexi, Kendall, and Savannah, stepped back into the spotlight under a new name, Girlset. This wasn't just a rebrand, it was a rebirth, a declaration. The past happened, but it won't define us. Rebirth through reinvention. Girlset and Commas. Girlset announced their first single, Commas, set to drop on August 29, 2025. If Vcha symbolized youth dreams, Girlset represents maturity, an act of resistance against blind obedience and the pursuit of creative freedom. The name Girlset hits with layered meanings, a set of girls, but also a mindset, a system, a reset. It's a wordplay that says, we decide the rules now, we own our voice, we own our path. Conclusion: a group that can't be forgotten. The story of Vcha is more than the rise and fall of one group. It's a mirror reflecting the entire global music industry. How dreams clash with reality, how talent gets tested by ruthless systems, and how resilience can turn trauma into strength. Vcha's chapter has closed, but out of its ashes rises Girlset, not victims, but architects of their future. This story is both a warning and an inspiration, and it's one the world won't forget anytime soon. Thanks for watching! Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more hot K-pop news.